Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions and we're back with some more Critical Role. This time we're here for the intro to Campaign 2. I can't watch things in Campaign 1 unless they're confirmed to be non-spoiler. Now, people in the comments did tell me, as far as episodes go, that you can watch up to the early 20s and still not spoil anything in what should be the show. Now, between now and then, I probably can't even get nearer to that anyway. Even if I started watching right now, they're roughly 4 hours an episode. That is 80 hours of content. I have work and things to do, so obviously I wouldn't be able to do that. But it's nice to know that I probably will be able to do that. I mean, there's 100+ episodes of just Campaign 1, so it would make sense that the first 20 or so wouldn't even tap into things. I mean, they're probably picking the cream of the crop to put into the episodes, and the first 2 episodes are prequels or things that were done not on live stream, something like that. It was things that didn't happen on live stream, but Matt Mercer and guys said that it's things they did tap into in their own actual games, things they've discussed and went over, things like that. So Campaign 2, it's got to obviously be something totally unrelated. Now, I just watched the video called D&D Beyond Advertisement Saga, and it all dealt with Sam Riegel writing this 80s jingle for D&D Beyond, who's the campaign sponsor, I guess. I don't know if they sponsored the whole campaign, but they're on the bottom of the image I had in the last video that showed them all doing Campaign 2, and they said, thank you so much, D&D Beyond. I went and looked what D&D Beyond was. I didn't go too deep into it because I wanted to do more videos and stuff, and obviously I'm not going to jump into that yet. Maybe one day I'll start playing and doing stuff like that, but right now I'm trying to just get my hands on as much content as I can for this week. Mind you, that advertisement was also like 3 or 4 years ago at this point, so I don't know what went on with that. Maybe they're even affiliated with Critical Role at this point. But the point of this video, when I jumped into the comments, my first goal was, let me find more material I could watch for later. So I'm going to go through the comments, I'm going to see. And Blind Pirate was one of the first comments I came across and had a lot of good suggestions. So right now we're going to jump into this. We're going to talk after. How does this fucking thing keep getting stuck under my leg? You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited reactions, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives only on Patreon. Check the link at the end. If not, we're going to have a drink and we're going to jump into Campaign number 2, intro. I mean, it looks like they're going for some kind of like 70s or 80s look. Travis Willingham. Marisha Ray. Yeah, look at her go. Oh, Jesus, I did not see that coming. Talzin Jaffe. Is he? Oh my God, look at the braces on her. Holy shit, look at Sam. Sam has got it. Oh my God, the suspenders and everything. Amazing. Liam looks the most normal in today's world. Like, Liam could pull that off today. Laura's got a good look. She's got that Brady Bunch looking sweater on though. But I mean, you can still wear that. Matt Mercer with the leather jacket and the giant glasses. What a unexpected commercial. I mean, from the image, I knew something was weird, but that was unexpected. From the image, I assumed there was going to be some sort of theme like that, but I didn't think it was going to be speechless. I didn't think there was going to be a theme song that just played over the whole thing, and there was basically no explanation whatsoever. I'm assuming they aren't playing these kind of characters in Campaign 2, because we kind of just saw Campaign 2, and I feel like the characters that Sam was singing about in the 80s jingle and the animation that was going along with it, I feel like those are the Campaign 2 characters. So maybe this was just a promotional thing to draw interest, because obviously it was catchy and interesting. It's showing like a bunch of people with grainy imagery. What is that, 70s? I feel like that's got to be 70s. That kind of looks like hippie, like kind of times and stuff. We got the bandana. Everyone's got the look with the big glasses, the leather coat. Sam was the best. Either that was horribly done where they hid Sam out of the image, or they intentionally put Sam out of view so you would not be able to know. Because I could pretty much see what everyone's wearing except Sam and Ashley. And Ashley really wasn't wearing anything absurd. Sam has the greatest outfit ever. These tight little short shorts and a shirt with suspenders, rainbow suspenders. Amazing, hilariously funny. He seems like the goofiest of the group by far. I mean, everyone seems like they got their thing. Everyone is outgoing, don't get me wrong. Some are shyer than others. Matt Mercer obviously does his thing, but Sam seems the most wacky. He's the one that wrote the jingle. He obviously is skilled and talented. He's got a good voice and everything, but he seems like he is the butt of jokes and is okay with that, and maybe even insists upon it. But either way, everyone's great. I feel like if I had to pick anybody out of the group who's kind of like the most silent, or at least like behind the scenes most of the time, or see the least of, I should say, is Talzin Jaffe. Talzin Jaffe, he seems like he's seen the least. And he was the last one I could actually remember the name of. Laura Bailey, don't ask me why, but for some reason I kept thinking she was a different person. I kept seeing the girl who is Laura Bailey and thinking, who's that? And then I'm like, and who's Laura Bailey? I don't know who this girl is, and I don't know who Laura Bailey is, and they were the same person. So I don't know why it took me so long to connect those two dots. But Talzin Jaffe is like, I don't know, I think it's just because he's kind of like quiet most of the time. I also feel like Percy, his character, is seen the least in most of the content we've seen. I feel like Scanlan and Grog are seen the most of anybody, at least in the material I've seen, the advertising, stuff like that. Everyone else is seen kind of like evenly, I guess, but I feel like Grog and Scanlan are always like front and center. And then recently we saw that new clip with Pike, but kind of everyone was equally in it. I don't know. I just feel like from what I've seen, I feel like Scanlan and Grog are like, I keep noticing. It could also be that I also prefer them maybe over the other characters, which might not be true because I do enjoy everybody. Like I do like the archer. I'm a big fan of archers. Don't ask me why. I've never shot a bow in my life. And if I did, I probably sucked at it and probably killed somebody accidentally. But I don't know why. I always pick the archer. In every game I ever pick or play, I always, like Hawkeye I love anything with archery. And every time I play a game like League of Legends and all that, I would always pick the archer character. What was the archer character? Ash. I would always pick Ash. So I'm going to jump into another one, guys. Next up, we're going to do the trailer for the Kickstarter of Vox Machina. That way we could see how it all came together, what they did, how they pitched it, and how they got over $11 million to have the show we're about to react to in a couple days. You guys want to see more of what I do, full-on edited reactions to all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing on YouTube, and hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.